Hello, Happy New Year. I know I've already said that in a different video. Anyway, Happy New Year. And let's hope it is a happy one. I'm having a quick Slurpee and I just thought I'd say hello. Because first video of the year. Hello. And cheers. So, I do hope you're okay and I hope everybody else is okay. It's a bloody cold day here today, but never mind, we've got the sunshine, a little bit of Mr. Solarface kissing the ground. He's actually made my car much less frosty. I had to take my neighbour out yesterday to an appointment and I had to scrape the car off. Cold, 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 but never mind, we got there and we got back, so it was all good really. So at the end of last year, as you know, Bodhi was 11 years of age. That was on the 25th of December. Other people were busy doing whatever they were doing on that day, 25th. So yeah, we do what we do. So that was good, bless him. Well, not good. I said before, if only I could stop the time, that would be wonderful. On the 30th, I went in for a CT scan on this big hernia that I got in my bloody belly. That all went well, apart from there was a bit of a wait, and I tend to get a little bit nervy. But never mind, I did all right. You know, I did get a bit nervy, but never mind. And the guy about 2 or 3 seats away from me, after I was there about 20 minutes, something like that, it just left me and him. And he didn't speak because he had a mask on, and I can't understand people mumbling through a bloody mask. No doctors did, no nurses. I didn't, but he did. Anyway, maybe he was poorly. So he went up to the counter and he said, I've been here, you know, about half an hour or so, just wondering, have they forgotten me? And I heard the woman say, no. She said, you're down. She said, they haven't forgotten you at all. She said, we've got two x-ray departments or 2 x-ray areas out of commission because they're being refurbed. Not only that, but, you know, we've got accident and emergency. When they come in, we have to see them, and obviously, you know, that's the priority. So she said, we will see you and we'll see you as soon as possible, you know. Anyway, he said, well, how long? She said, well, the wait can be up to an hour and a half. And I thought, wow, how am I going to get through an hour and a half? I don't think I am, but whatever. So they called him in within a few minutes, and I thought, oh, maybe I must be after him because I'm the only one there. By this time, other new people had come in. So within 10 minutes, they called my name. So the wait was half an hour. The CT scan was 3 minutes, probably less. And I always say the same, can we just make this as quick as possible, please, you know. And I always say, I've got panic disorder, so I don't cope very well in these things. And they said, all right, just, you know, still as possible, and we'll be as quick as possible. And as long as you do what the voice says as an automatic voice, take a breath in, hold it, breathe normally, that's what it says 3 or 4 times, and then we're done. So I was pleased that we were done. So that's that. So I'm waiting to hear back, obviously. I mean, it's only the 2nd or 3rd or whatever it is. I don't even know the date now. Nobody knows the date. That's more than the 2nd. It's the 3rd, I believe, as I'm making this. So, you know, I probably won't hear for a week or 2 or whatever, or a month or 2, knowing the National Health. But it is what it is. Things are happening. The ball is rolling. While I'm making this video and having a Slurpee, I might as well show you some box sets that I bought, CD box sets, because I'm really chuffed with them. I've got a couple more on the way, but I've got a couple of bargains. Do your research and you get a couple of bargains. There's one Brian Eno box set is 6 CDs, beautiful little box set, and it's called, what's it called, The Installations, is it? Something like that, I don't know. But anyway, I've heard some of it. I've heard about 2.5 out of the 6 CDs. I've got 3 or 4 other CDs by Brian Eno, nothing to do with this box set, but just other ones. My label, does that annoy you? Does that annoy you when your label starts walking up your bloody neck? Anyway, so yeah, I like Brian Eno. No, some bands like to try and con you on their CDs and LPs and vinyl on their LPs and whatever, box sets. If you was to go on Brian Eno's website, the box set that I've got coming, that I've ordered, is £300. If you go onto Amazon, it's about 200. eBay had a copy for, can't remember, 99 quid, was it? Something like that. Anyway, I just did my research and I got it for £41. Brand new, still in its wrapper, 41 quid. I always think if you're going to pay a tenner per CD, right, and there's 6 CDs in there, so that's 60 quid. Then you get the booklet and whatever else comes with it. You often get booklet, poster, whatever, you know. Some of them come with like a memory stick with videos on and stuff like that. Some, you might get a free DVD or something in there. Tickets, ticket stubs, all sorts of different things, you know. Postcards, did I say that? I don't know. So I love getting my box sets anyway. But I think a tenner, ignore everything else that's in there, a tenner, this is the way I work it out, a tenner per CD, that's 60 quid. So if I can get it cheaper than 60 quid, if I could get it for 30, that's a fiver. That's crazy, a fiver. So I'm looking at between 30 and 60 quid. And sure enough, I got it for 41 quid. So that, to me, is a bargain. Anyway, so that's on its way. So I got this. Look at this. I got more In Excess. I love In Excess. I've always loved them. Look at that lot. So these really are just treats from Bry to Bry. Because I have been good. I've been trying to be good anyway. I haven't been very good on my diet. I don't think Christmas and New Year you're supposed to be very good. So there's only 3 CDs in this one, but whatever. There's a lot of tracks on here. Fleetwood Mac. A hell of a lot of tracks. Look at that lot. Now this one was 19 quid. Right. For... I ain't got my glasses on, but I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there's 12. 12 albums. So again, 12 albums is 120. A fiver each is 60 quid. I paid 19. And it's got all them albums on. All them. Okay, a lot of... We're just in from playing... He's got enough water, just in from playing BALL. So this is everything by Madonna. And you might screw your nose up. I love the album Ray of Light. Now if I bought Ray of Light at say 10 or 12 quid, I paid 19 for this. And I like a few tracks from every album. So that's 19 quid. This is a nice little set. It's a real good, solid set. And you see there's a book in there and the CDs. I've got 2 or 3 other ones by Bob Marley. I do like a bit of reggae from time to time. There's a lot of tracks on there. Talking about reggae, not really reggae, but kind of reggae, Xavier Rudd. Have you ever heard of Xavier Rudd? Give yourself a little treat, have a look for him. I only got this just a few days ago, so I haven't unwrapped it yet. As you can see, it's called Lovely Creatures by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. And again, it's quite exhaustive really. It's got a lot of stuff on here, hell of a lot. And then the last few, got this cheap. That was a lot cheaper than I thought. Paul Weller. And as you see, you got the Jam, you got Style Council, you got Paul Weller on his own. Really good. I think there's 4. Back in a sec. Hello. I can't remember where we got up to. I've been on the phone chatting to my mate. So, yeah, we were on about box sets. So to treat myself, because why not, this is where we got up to. So I bought various box sets, didn't I? So yeah, we got 2 discs in there. Nice little book. The book is, this one is really interesting actually, and 2 discs in the back there. You can't see bugger all, can you? But yeah, it's there's loads of stuff. Oh, you can't see it. I can't hold it up either. But anyway, it's got loads and loads of stuff in there, all about the Style Council and different bits and bobs. So yeah, that was good. Can't remember how much it was. This is lovely. Joni Mitchell. Bless her. And this is, oh Christ, what's that? Oh yeah, I always do that. There's a note from Joni. Anyway, I haven't played. I've had this a few weeks. I haven't played any of it yet because I've been catching up on my U2, my big U2 box set. These are two good ones, these, which as you get into at some stage. George Michael. And as you see, there's a hell of a lot of tracks. Look at that lot. So there you go. That's my treat to myself for why not. So it's all good. So I hope you've had a good whatever, good Yule, good Christmas, good New Year, good whatever you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, I hope you've had a nice time off work, if you've been off work, or whatever else you've been doing, if you spent time with your friends or your family, or time alone. Time alone can be wonderful. I had a couple of friends, 2 friends actually, that this year, this Christmas was their first Christmas alone, for varying different reasons, and they both coped perfectly well, and they seemed to enjoy themselves and what have you, doing their own thing, which is lovely. So we're both well, you know, both reasonably well, or as well as we can be. I'm doing certainly much better this time of the year, you know, moving in through the year. Doing better now than I was towards the end of the year. As you know, I went through a bit of a depression. It was quite a deep depression for a while, but that's lifted. Not 100%, but it's lifted, so that's good. I'm on I'm on the top of my antidepressants now. So they seem to be helping, which is great. When my body and my mind get used to them, which sometimes happens, I would then have to go on to something else. But we'll see what happens. At the moment, I'm fine. And I hope you are too. What else? Just wondered if I got anything else to tell you. I don't think I have really. It's one of those, it's a flat time, isn't it? When you step into the new year, there's not a lot that's going on. There never is, really. We hope to get out and bimble at some stage, but I'm not going out when it's bloody freezing cold. It is glorious to look at, the frost, the ice, things like that. I'm not driving in ice and snow, and we've got the weather people are frightening us at the moment with there's going to be a mini ice age, right? Not there's going to be a bit of a cold winter, a mini ice age. Can you believe that? It's funny because 3 months ago they said we're in the time of global boiling. Anyway, if we believe any of that, then we would need our eggs tested, wouldn't we? Anyone with any common sense has lived through all of this rubbish, and they know that it's rubbish as well. Anyway, so yeah, we're both doing well. Nothing to report. Just plodding on, listening to my music at the moment. Very tired most of the time. Never heard back from the doctor, so I need to, get in touch with them and say, come on, what's my next steps with this potential ME? What do I do? Because it's been weeks and weeks and weeks, and they did say, oh, we'll get in touch with you. Never did. My back fence blew down, but that's being repaired next week, so about 3 or 4 days, so that'd be good to get that done. There really is nothing. I'm trying to think of anything else. There's nothing. We're both doing well. Chilling. Okay, take good care and be well. Ta-la.